Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, how the mighty fall. So JLR, Jaguar Land Rover, they did their sort of rebrand, which was just bizarre and nonsensical, as if people are floating on Mars and taking part in a random fashion show. It was really odd. Well, anyway, part of their slogan was copy nothing, wasn't it? Well, what if, ladies and gents, what if we now know and learned from a leaked letter that the designers were like, yeah, this design of the car is quite similar to other things. What's that, copy nothing? No, not working out for you? Yeah, comical as hell. So we're going to take a look at this today. I've got two articles for you. We're going to look at Jaguar Land Rover's leaked letter from the designers communicating stuff internally. And then also a much more recent, literally today, yesterday, the owners of JLR, Jaguar Land Rover, Tata Motors, have come out and said, yeah, we hope to be debt-free soon, but China's kind of killing us. So it's an interesting video. Hit subscribe if you're new here. And indeed, please do hit subscribe if you're a returning viewer that is not yet subscribed. I can see you all from the analytics. There is a lot of you. It'd be great to have you here more often. I know I don't really talk about car stuff too often, but I do actually have a car channel. It's just, it'd be a miracle if you didn't know that I'm into cars with a gigantic Datsun sign. You can find that linked down below in the description box if you want to check it out. But no worries if not. Anyway, here we go. This sort of went by the wayside with me. I didn't really know this thing actually existed. This is a little bit old. It's 4 days old. But a leaked letter reveals Jaguar's own designers had doubts about the controversial rebranding. Womp womp. Now, obviously, internal communications and stuff like that, people having some doubts, it's not a massive surprise, but it's kind of like what they were saying. That's the womp womp. It's the sort of comments on design and stuff like that, where they're like, oh, it's quite similar. It's like, copy nothing. Literally right there, copy nothing. Even the designers were like, well, we seem to be copying something. What was it, a fridge? Anyway. So, yeah, a leaked letter exposes internal discontent among Jaguar's design team over the company's bold rebranding efforts, sparking questions about the brand's future direction. Comical as hell, even they weren't all aligned. Very, very funny. Again, remember, this is what they came out with, this pile of utter drivel nonsense. So, Jaguar's recent rebranding campaign, unveiled alongside its controversial Type 00 concept, was designed to signal a new era for the storied automaker. But behind the scenes, not everyone was on board, according to a leaked letter first reported by Car Scoops, and even Jaguar's own design team voiced strong objections to the approach, raising concerns about the project's direction and execution. Now, it says this in the leaked letter obtained by Autocar India. Again, kind of worthwhile talking about because Autocar India, it's also Indian owned, makes sense. Jaguar's in-house designers expressed dissatisfaction with the decision to outsource branding work to Accenture Interactive. Why would you do that? That's a weird thing to do, isn't it? Let's outsource it to a company that has no idea about the company when you've got internal designers. It is odd. You'd think the people working for the company, not all of them, evidently, but most of them would know the company a little bit more than some random external design company. It's really odd. I think that's quite strange. It's a move that followed the 2021 acquisition of Jaguar's former creative agency, Spark 44, signed by as many as 30 members of the design team. The letter criticised the new logo's design and the decision to rely on external input for a project so closely tied to Jaguar's identity. Very funny. Genuinely very funny. The designers argued that the new logo lacked a connection to the company's narrative, calling it too rounded and playful. It looks bloody awful. To represent Jaguar's brand of exuberance. They also expressed concern that the design bore similarities to other brands, undermining Jaguar's aim to be a copy of nothing. I love it. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. So the leaked letter highlights deeper frustrations within Jaguar's design team. Quote, as a team, we worked collaboratively across our design disciplines for the holistic purpose and modern luxury narrative needed for the project. And that's what the letter reads. The designers suggested their efforts were overshadowed by the decision to entrust such a critical aspect of the rebrand to an external agency. That's pretty dumb, to be honest. In response, Jaguar issued a statement emphasising the subjective nature of creativity. Obviously. You obviously thought all of this was good. Most people think it's dog shit. That's subjective. And the importance of fostering debate during transformative periods. A bit of a nothing sandwich. The statement did not directly address the concerns raised in the letter. God, it's fun. This is hilarious. Jaguar's rebranding is part of their larger efforts to do EV, basically. Like, all future cars are EV. But wait, EV future might not be great. JLR owner says profits are hurt by China's economic slowdown and local competition. Oh! Just wait till you release those new things then. Just wait. Now, this isn't a massive stretch, stretch or surprise. But what I do like about this is they reveal they're in huge amounts of debt. So, Jaguar Land Rover's Indian owner said profitability is being hurt by economic challenges in China, a market where weak demand and consumer preference for electric vehicles are hurting sales of traditional top-end cars. So this is them trying to say, well, yeah, our old cars don't work there. But wait, our new ones will. It's like, no, they won't. The environment in China continues to experience macro headwinds with a decrease in overall profitability, increase in retailer insolvency, and contraction of bank credit. Amazing. And that's the chief finance officer at Tata Motors said at the Bharat Mobility Global Expo in New Delhi. So while continuing weaknesses, in the world's number 2 economy has meant consumers are spending less on luxury purchases, a simultaneous shift towards advanced EVs in the market dominated by local manufacturers such as BYD is also hurting the likes of JLR, Porsche and Mercedes. But this is the interesting thing I like anyway. So during the September quarter, wholesale volumes in China were down 38% on year compared to 44% jump in the North American market and a 6% increase in Europe. JLR is by far the largest division of Tata Motors, making up 2/3 of the Indian group's revenue. But wait. So it makes up 2/3 of Tata Motors' revenue. The luxury unit will continue to increase investment in products and technologies in its goal to grow revenue, improve profitability, and generate positive free cash flows. As has been committed, we're on track to deliver a net cash position by the end of the financial year. Because they're in debt. Amazing. What a pile of garbage. There is an exciting range of products lined up to be launched over the next 3 years, including the all-electric Jaguar, which was recently showcased. What do you think? Let me know down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.